All right, one of the biggest storylines going into this season is the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers. And questions off of Aaron Rodgers in a season that he had last year because the numbers weren't typical Aaron Rodgers numbers. People wondering, is he the same quarterback? And then there's also the flip side, the excitement that if he is the same quarterback that we've seen for so much of his career with the talent around him, what are the Jets going to look like this year? And I'm excited to see the answers to those questions. But let's go back to last year. And I'm going to pick a game that kind of was memorable to me as I was going through the season. And the Packers were trying to make a run to the playoffs. I remember them playing against Miami. And everybody thought Miami is rolling, going to make their way to the playoffs, and that they're going to be the ones that knock Green Bay out of contention for a playoff spot. And I remember watching that game and thinking, okay, Aaron Rodgers looks like Aaron Rodgers. Is it the guys around him? Is it the lack of continuity because a lot of young guys? Has Aaron slipped a little bit in certain areas, or it's just that uncomfortability that he had caused him to play the game a little bit differently? So let's bounce into the tape, and I think this will excite everybody about the season, and it will definitely excite New York Jets fans to go, okay, even though the numbers said something, Aaron Rodgers can still be that guy if we put the right situation around him. All right, so here we go, starting down in the red zone. And sometimes it's just hard when we try to design something specific in the red zone. And so as a quarterback, we've designed this special play. We're trying to come down and seal the edge. We've got this naked bootleg coming here, and we're really trying to get Watson free, man-to-man coverage. Here's the guy covering him man. This is going to be a walk-in touchdown based on the design, but then a great job right here by the nickel defender who's actually in man-to-man on this guy blocking down. When he goes and blocks down and he sees Aaron coming out this way, he goes and jumps Watson here and takes away the design of this play right there. He jumps him. Now, maybe there's a shot for the little trail route right here for Aaron Rodgers. But again, it's tough. They were going to have a great play right there, but good coverage by the Dolphins. Now Aaron's stuck trying to make a play, not able to make a play here, and turns into a sack. But this is what you see sometimes down in the red zone. We can talk about quarterbacks and all this different stuff, but this was a design play specifically for this coverage, man-to-man coverage, but just a great play by these two Miami defenders to read this thing, to jump Watson, and to force a sack on Aaron Rodgers. Okay, we got a play here that we just call X-shallow block. Okay, and so again, I just wanted to show some of this stuff because we can lend this stuff back to Aaron Rodgers and say, well, he took a sack in the red zone. He's not the same Aaron Rodgers. Or, incompletion down inside the 20. But this is a play where we're basically telling everybody to go block, and we're just going to throw it to Dobbs right here on the shallow route, and then just try to get what we can get. Okay, so here's a look. Boom. Good ball. Ball's up in the air. Almost intercepted. Missed opportunity right there. And so this was some of the stuff that we saw throughout last year. It doesn't absolve Aaron Rodgers at times that didn't seem to play comfortable, was a little bit uneasy in the pocket. But all of that comes back to when you have a lack of trust with guys around you, you don't play the same way that you might normally play if you fully trusted guys. Okay, nice little play right here. Got a run play called, run play. One step, little what we call a slice here. So it's a read RPO here for Aaron. Nice job right here. Comes out. He's looking at this guy. Once he gets this guy to move on his drop, he's coming back to the one-on-one. Nice job. Boom. Right there. Little change of the arm angle. Nice little ball. Nice little completion for a first down. All right, here, slant, flat, then they're coming off of this, and they're just running a combination over here. So it's almost like a pure progression. Start left, gets man-to-man. Maybe could have looked flat there, but I'm with him. Always like to hit the slant first. It's a big play opportunity. Nice job right there. Good route, good opening. Another perfect ball by Aaron. Gets his guy running. Accuracy, decision. Now we're rolling. 20-yard play off of the slant. Okay, it's an interesting one right here. So we've got Aaron Jones coming out here to run the bubble screen. We're going to block. We're going to block. And then we've got that same flat slant down here on the backside. Now, fully understand, again, what he's seeing, but he's watching this guy. If this guy's a little bit late moving, you think you can block these two guys and hit your back, I fully get it. What I see on this is not only is that guy moving, but I see the safety start overplaying to that side. Very easily could have come back here. For all you young quarterbacks, right? Bubble screen, nothing wrong with it. We've got this guy trailing. We got blockers. We're good to go right there. If you can see the big picture a little bit more and see that lean, man, there's a great opportunity if we can hit that slant just like he did on the last play to go for a touchdown. Watch this on the backside. See it on the backside? If he does that same read as he did on the last play, Lazard's walking into the end zone, although I understand. Nice job right there. Really good play there by Roberts, chasing him down and knocking him out without much of a gain, but I fully see why he's going there. We're trying to see late movement by the linebacker. We got that. He's trailing. Get it to your back. Good time playmaker, and you got a chance, but if he could have seen the big picture, had a great opportunity on the backside. All right. So we come back here, run the corner route, little slant right here. Not sure if this is a hitch or a follow right there. Always like the corner route against man-to-man coverage. Now, the only thing I would say is that if you can peek this as a quarterback initially and see that you lose leverage, right? So we're running a corner route and they drop to outside leverage right there. It's going to make it a little bit harder to get that. Might want to peek underneath first and then work back up. Maybe a shot right there underneath on the slant right to there, if that's Cobb right there, and then work up to the corner, although I understand. And even with that leverage, Watson outruns him right here, and so he's got a shot to the corner as well. Not going to fault the decision. Throws maybe just a little bit short here. He's got to go through the defender. Almost gets intercepted right here. But I like to always read these things short to top when we know that we've got time to get back to the corner. But I also understand press coverage against a corner route with a guy that you trust. Never anything wrong with that, and had an opportunity here if he just lays a little bit more out towards the back pylon. Okay. So just kind of another special play right here off of the play action. Trying to really just motion, and then we're just trying to run through the guy covering him man, and we're trying to free up this guy to the flat. Okay, that's really what we're trying to do. Similar to the last one, they do a nice job of passing it off again. He goes down and blocks. This guy comes off and covers the flat. Otherwise, this guy covering the flat, we got an opportunity. But they don't have a whole bunch of stuff happening outside of that if they don't get the rub. Now, because Lazard's guy comes off on the flat, you'll see he comes open late here. But these are things that are really hard to tell for a quarterback is who's falling off, who's going to be open, which guy's double teaming the flat or jumping the flat. And so not a lot of opportunities right there. But he gets back there and gives this guy a chance late. Down here in the red zone just doesn't work out. But those are things that are tough. We get down to the red zone, and again, we want to put so much on the quarterback. I'm just showing you these plays because they're designed specifically to really get one guy open. Yes, there's some other options there, but it's really designed to get the coverage they got and get a guy open, and Miami just does a nice job of passing it all off and covering everybody. Okay, here's another one. We're going to put Christian Watson in the backfield, and we're going to Go up the field, go up the field, go up the field, try to create interference and get the flat right here to Christian Watson. Now this time, they don't pass it off. And this time they get exactly what they want right here. Aaron's just a little bit back to the inside on the throw. Now again, could this be a continuity thing? We got Watson in the backfield, okay? Flat route. Okay, he's going up the field. Is he expecting him to flatten off? Is he expecting him to be a little bit deeper? New young receivers, we get the completion, but we miss an opportunity to touchdown because of whatever that miscommunication was or that miss was there on that little flat route. Okay. Just really double go routes. Just going for it. Taking a shot. Again, this is where you see Aaron still got the ability to just lay the ball out there. Puts the ball right on the money. Lazard makes a nice catch there, but still has all the ability to lay that ball out and make those big throws down the field. Going to be fun to watch him doing that with guys like Garrett Wilson this year. Okay. The other things that he can do, right? This is great. You get a good run system, nice play action, pull, pull. Bring these guys up. Little skinny post right here. Great job by Aaron. Love the feet. Play action, fake. Now turn and set the feet. Boom. Back foot in the ground. Ball's out quick. Good accurate throw. Bang. You're going to see a lot of that this year. Got to make that catch as well. So again, you're seeing a lot of things around Aaron Rodgers, right? And things, drop passes here and there. Aaron looking a little bit uncomfortable. System, trying to design things to be wide open. They're not open, so now Aaron's having to make up for it a little bit with some tough concepts. Okay, so we're going to run. Okay, we're going to run a little stick right here with the flat. Then we've got an in route, a go route, and a swing. Okay, so we're going to really pure progress this probably most of the time. 3 and 4. Going to come out here, read the flat defender to this side, as Aaron does. Okay, so maybe he had a shot. This defender opens his hips, probably has a shot to the flat right there, although sometimes that can be tough. If he's on time, maybe a shot here at the stick, even though these guys are squeezing it. Does a nice job from there, doesn't like it, turns, sees these guys getting depth, and quickly popping it to his back, making good, quick decisions. Nice job, looking left, doesn't have it, turns, nice accurate throw. Something Aaron can do even when his feet aren't set. Nice accurate throw, setting up his running back. Nice little 7-yard gain. Okay, tough one right here. Miami bringing pressure. I'm not really sure the concept right here. One step, he runs a go, and then they got something coming here, but Miami bringing pressure. Aaron sees it. Again, is this the route that we're supposed to have? Is this what it's supposed to look like? I don't really know what their throw is right here. Aaron just has to turn, throw the football away. Okay, so we're running seam, out and up, seam, out and up. Really about just picking a side, taking a shot. Okay, so this particular look, it's tough. Safety gets high up over the top. Maybe a shot to go 2-on-1 on the safety with that Mike linebacker turning that way. You worry a little bit about this safety being able to overplay there, but nice job by Aaron to get all the way through this. From the left, back to the right. What's he see? He sees that the safety turns his hips back here. This becomes the throw that you want. It's nice coverage. Linebacker, chases this all the way down the field, but getting to the right guy if he likes that or he thinks that's a little bit too tight. Then the last option is the check down, but nice job working through this right here. And again, tough throw, good coverage by the defense right there, but love the way that Aaron is getting through all of this. Just a little bit short on the throw. All right, so there's an early look at this game, and I wanted to show some things like down in the red zone. Aaron Rodgers so good in the red zone. He's been good at creating opportunities in the past for his team. They were doing a lot of stuff last year, or at least in this game, where they were trying to design specific plays to get a certain guy open, not giving Aaron a lot of options. Those guys weren't open, so now it falls to Aaron to make plays, and that was part of the issue that we saw last year. Some guys dropping passes. Lack of trust, I believe, was part of what we saw last year. But we see glimpses throughout this game, and we'll see it in part 2 of Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers. So didn't just fall off the face of the earth, didn't just forget how to play the game. That guy's still there. I think if they put a situation around him, he's got a chance to get back to that MVP form.